Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't already know me, I am Bishop Rhodes. I was a monk till I was 43 years old, and I was elected Bishop of the city of Plymouth. I am clearly in favor of slavery because, believe it or not, there is evidence in the Bible that slavery is good. I am also in favor of slavery because it is good for the European economy. But we are not the only ones who profit from this. The Africans are being educated and civilized. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear, and with sincerely heart, just as you would obey Christ. Ephesians 6:7. With this being said, we have proof that slavery is accepted in the Bible. Slavery should not be abolished because, according to the Bible, slaves should serve their masters. However, if a slave disobeys, it will have consequences. That servant who knows his master's will and does not obey will be beaten with many blows. Lucas 12:47. Slaves can be punished for their rebellion. The Bible also states that it is not wrong to buy slaves. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From then you may buy slaves, and they will become your property. Leviticus 25:44-45. Therefore slaves will become your property. If you buy a Hebrew servant, he is to serve you for 6 years. But in the 7th year he shall be free without paying anything. Exodus 21:2. Therefore slaves should not be abolished, since it is supported in the Word of God. Slave trade became one of our biggest incomes because slaves are hardworking and excellent laborers. Slaves are helping our economy in many different ways. For example, when the mayor of Livermore had slaves build homes for our citizens and help the whole city to become more wealthy. Our slaves are also the ones who do the hard work like mining and working on sugar plantations all over the world, especially the New World. Everyone profits from the trade. The sailors who ship the slaves, the citizens who get new homes, and the cities and countries which get the profit and growth. But of course, there's also a huge advantage for the African slaves, their education and civilization. Slaves are being better educated by their masters in many subjects. Furthermore, on their own free times, slaves would party as well with other slaves, but also with their masters and other Europeans. Because of their education, the slaves are more civilized and can enjoy the society of Europe. Some people may say that they don't learn from their masters, but they do, simply because they can live a normal life if they get released by their master. In addition, because they're such good laborers, that probably most of the masters can release the slaves into a normal life in society. Furthermore, the slaves might also be able to have their own slaves and be their own masters. Slaves are already a vital part of the European society and are being better educated, and the better educated they are, the more likely it is that they will be free one day. In the Word of God, the Bible, slavery is supported and accepted in the Old Testament. In addition, the European economy began to grow due to African slave trade. The most successful impact on African slavery was the idea of educating and civilizing them under European influence. Therefore, I support slavery and I'm against abolishing it.